It's time to podcast.
Under our bed.
Under our bed, indeed.
We are under our bed.
The sun is setting on another beautiful week here.
Beautiful day.
A beautiful day. Busy week.
Mm-hmm.
Good week. There's something in the air these days. I feel like it's kind of always been in the air, maybe with you and I. It's like perpetually in the air, is it not?
That is very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
What is that?
That is love.
Love. It's the air we're breathing.
Love is in the air.
What song is that?
I don't know. I think that's a song. I don't know.
Like in the 80s? Sing it again.
Love is in the air.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. I think it is too. Like I said, that's kind of always in the air with us.
Yes, it is.
It always has been. Always will be.
Yep, that's for sure.
It's kind of the air we breathe, like I said. But now everyone else it's close to Valentine's Day,
close.
people.
It's coming up. And
February
it's time
8th.
to think about love.
It's less than a week away from Valentine's. This is a public service announcement, by the way, to all the guys out there. It's less than a week to Valentine's.
Newsflash.
What do you think of these quote-unquote made-up holidays, by the way, Sal? I mean, what do you think of them?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a little skeptical, and you were, like, happy, so.
I do like Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I think that it's a nice holiday, not just for couples, but just in general. Like for me, I love Valentine's Day for our kids. I think our kids like Valentine's Day.
I think they do, but that's because you make I thought like Valentine's Day was about your Valentine, but you've like extended it to like all love in the universe.
Yes. Well, I think that's the point.
Oh, so I think that a lot of people that don't have a Valentine get depressed on Valentine's. And when I say Valentine, like a romantic love interest.
I think they do too, and I think that's a shame.
Oh, because how do you view Valentine's, Sal? You must view it differently than most of the world.
I just view Valentine's Day is the love holiday, whatever that is. Whoever you love, whether it's your mom or your dad or your son or your daughter or your best friend.
Really?
Or
So it's
whatever.
not romantic love?
Well, it is romantic love too, but I think it's all love.
Oh,
like
okay.
it's I love you. Happy Valentine's
So I get
Day.
why you love Valentine's then, because you love love.
I love love. It's my favorite emotion.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So you think it should expand to the whole whatever? Because you give like
I
our
do.
kids little gifts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What else do you
Valentine's
do?
Day is a big deal, I think, and a little bit of a big deal in our household.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why is that? How do
it's
you?
not like
why have
Christmas,
you made
but
that? Made it.
that's how my mom did.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, we always got little gifts. I loved Valentine's Day.
Why?
It was exciting. It was like, oh, what's my mom going to give me? Not like a big thing. It was just like little candy or.
But was it about what you got, or was like the feeling?
Well, it's the feeling for sure. Yeah.
Did you have
feeling.
romantic love interests growing up on most Valentine's Days or no?
Oh, not really. Did you?
Yeah, I remember. This is a true story. I don't remember the details, but I remember, and I think our now 20 and 17-year-olds feel this way a little bit too. I remember thinking like, I might need to break up with my girl-friend before Valentine's Day.
What am I going to give her?
Yeah, I think a lot of, I'm not going to speak for all guys, all teenage men, boys, whatever they are, young men. But I think that's a common feeling. The pressure of Valentine's Day. Is it worth it to even have a girlfriend on Valentine's Day? So that's what I actually remember, like growing up as a teen is like, should I have, maybe I'll wait to ask this girl out until after Valentine's Day. Or, by the way, maybe I'll break up because it's just not even worth it.
It's a little awkward and weird. And quite frankly, like I don't like Valentine's Day dating as a girl, because what do you give a guy for Valentine's Day? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a little easier to give a girl.
What do you give me for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, like nothing romantic necessarily.
Yeah. You give me a card.
Yeah, definitely a card.
Do you give me a gift? Sorry.
I think sometimes and sometimes not.
Yeah. What do you like to receive on Valentine's Day? I'm doing a little intelligence gathering here. If you haven't noticed, we've only been married like 21 years. Is it 21 years, by the way, or 22?
22.
22 years we've been married, sorry. We got married in 1999, which to me throws off the years because of the zero.
You think that would be easy, but that makes it harder to remember because you're like thinking of 2000, but then it's not. Anyway.
Okay, so 22 and a half years we've been married.
Yes, because it'll be 23 in August.
What did we do for we started dating about 23 years ago.
We did. And I can tell you what you did for me on Valentine's Day. So we had just started dating. I mean, maybe 2 weeks before. Our first date was like...
Yeah. Maybe a month or a couple weeks, yeah.
Wasn't it beginning of February, our first date? I feel like it was the very, very beginning of February.
I felt like it was January, but I could be wrong. Anyways, a couple weeks to a month before.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. And then so it was, Valentine's Day happened on what's the holiday? Not Memorial Day, Martin Luther King weekend. It was like.
A President's Day weekend?
Oh yeah, President's Day. Sorry, I always get those confused. President's Day weekend is.
See, you can see what holidays Sally really values. She doesn't value the presidents of the. If it's not about love,
then it's not as meaningless.
Exactly,
just leave it off the table. But yeah, so anyway, and I was going out of town, but I remember when I came home. You knew.
Did you go home to Logan? Or?
I didn't. I went to Moab actually.
Okay.
With my mom to visit my aunt. But when I got home, I don't know when Valentine's Day fell, but sometime while I was gone, and you knew I was going to be gone, so you gave me at my apartment, left on the table, flowers and this little poem.
Oh, really?
And it was really cute. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was "To the roses are red." It started "Roses are red," and then anyway, it was really cute. If I should have. Gotten it out and read it.
Is that under our bed?
I'm sure it is.
So it's like right above our heads right now.
I could just poke a hole in the ceiling and then grab it and read it.
So it's in the box.
But you did. You gave me something, and I was really surprised that you did because we hadn't been dating very long.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really sweet.
How do you remember that?
I do remember
That's what Valentine's is important, you know?
Yeah.
And you think it should expand past romantic love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our kids really do look forward to it. Love is an interesting topic.
It is. We need more love in the world.
We do need more love in the world. I mean, I have this Mr. Brainwash actually painting piece of art right behind me in the podcast studio. Love is the answer. Love is the answer to so many things that ail us.
It really is. It's so simple yet so hard.
It is hard to love other people when they are jerks.
Yeah.
when they see things exactly the way you do, when people hurt you, yes.
When they're not nice.
Yes, and that happens far too often.
Yeah, and anyway, it's just too bad. So we've got all kinds of
love.
stages.
And then we have our mature love.
Yes.
What love do you like the best?
Oh, our love for sure. That's an easy question.
No, but I'm saying like young, mature, like I just kind of laid out the stages, like.
Well, they're all fun in their own way.
Yeah, they are. How?
Well, obviously, like the young love. Well, then you have the even younger love if you want to get into like, the little crushes or whatever. And that's fun just because it's like, oh, I like this person. And do you remember in like middle school or junior high when you liked someone and they like pass you a note in class?
I mean, doesn't that kind of happen at the end of grade school?
End of grade school. We were middle school, so it was like sixth grade.
Okay,
I was in middle school, but you had junior high, so it was different. But so like end of elementary.
You'd pass notes.
They pass a little note. You're like, will you go with me or whatever,
Did you ever pass a note to someone saying that?
Oh, I didn't.
But did someone ask you?
Yes, yeah.
Will you go with me?
Will you go with me? And what does that even mean? Will you go with me where?
Go.
What? Like,
where do you want to go? You're in sixth grade.
I know.
Are you going to hop on your BMX? I'm starting to see Stranger Things in my...
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
But there's something about that that's exciting.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like the start of something new.
And then,
it's like the start of something that's happening.
Yeah. And then you have the high school love that's a little bit more serious. And it's, it's fun in its own way also. I can't think of like examples of that necessarily, but...
Then you have like the courtship where it's kind of like you're dating maybe to kind of get married, or this could be someone, maybe I'm ready to get married.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Which is
getting engaged.
It is fun. All the
All our stories.
Anticipation of things to come, you know, like our life ahead of us and what's it going to be like. And
yeah. You said something 5 minutes ago. Why is love your favorite emotion? Why do you say that? I thought that was interesting and cool, and it's true, right? I mean, that's probably the best. I don't know, joy, love. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, there are a lot of good ones. I guess to me, love.
Gratitude, peace.
Love kind of encompasses all of those to me. It's kind of like I guess you could say joy maybe encompasses all of them. But I don't know. I think of it as love. Love encompasses all of that. Love is joy. Love is peace. Love is excitement. Love is, I feel like it's kind of all of them rolled into one, you know?
Yeah. There was actually, this is making me think of a headline that came up, I saw this week about, I don't even know if I should say this, but a headline came up and it was from the New York Times about something about sex in your 70s or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it caught my attention. I didn't read it, didn't look at it, but I just saw it. Mm-hmm. So we're in our what happens to love as you grow older? Like I said, we kind of have a mature love, which again, if you're in your 70s, you're probably saying to us, you're saying, "Oh, you young things.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
You don't know anything about love yet."
Yeah.
But compared to, let's say, our 20-year-old who's dating, again, we have been married for longer than he's been alive.
Well,
luckily,
yes,
luckily and thankfully. We're a house of sequential order. We try to do things in the right order as much as we possibly can. And we try to teach our kids to do things in the right order or a good order. And so, 22 years we've been married. And anyways, tell us about maturing love.
Well,
Sal.
I'll tell you.
I think you're a love doctor. I think you're an expert. You're like the modern day Dr. Ruth.
Oh my
Do you remember Dr. Ruth?
Yes, I do.
I feel bad. Whatever happened to her?
I
don't know.
have
She
no
must
idea.
be dead, I assume.
She seemed really old.
Because she was really old when we were young.
Yeah.
Did she have a TV show? Like, I don't even know why she was famous. I mean, I know.
She must have had a TV show or a radio show or something.
We had heard of her, right?
Oh, for sure.
I didn't ever watch it or know really.
No.
But it was about love and sex. And, right?
Yeah. I think it was probably a TV show, but
anyways,
I don't know.
You're like the modern day Dr. Ruth.
Oh,
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's me. Just call me Dr. R.
So tell us, Dr.
Okay,
B.
so listen, I was just going to say that I've told you this lots of times before, and, on our anniversary or Valentine's Day, or not even just on a day. But I think, like when we got married, I couldn't imagine feeling more love for you than I did when we got married. Mm-hmm. But the crazy thing is that I feel like I do love you way more now than I did then, which I couldn't even imagine. Yeah. And I'm sure tomorrow I'll love you more than I do today. And that's just fascinating that, love isn't just one
instance or feeling. Yeah. Well, I think that's the magic of love. It keeps expanding.
It grows.
It
gets bigger and bigger.
And richer and richer and deeper and deeper. Yes. Yeah, that's the magic of love, I think, is it's always kind of shifting and changing, growing, hopefully deepening, expanding.
Exactly. That's something that I love about love.
It's like it's a mystery.
It never done. You don't reach. I think it's just always growing for no matter who it is, for your children, for your spouse, for your friend, the more you have to do with that relationship, the more the love grows.
Yeah, I really love that. Love always expands and grows, and that's just so cool, number one. Number two, love is the answer to so many of the things, the challenges we have, the everyday struggles that we have. If we could exhibit and show more love to, number one, people closest to us, our family, our friends, but number two, strangers and those that aren't as close. And then the other thing I think of is love is like the only lasting motivation. I think you've heard me say this before, but I don't know, guilt or shame or whatever the case, that's not a motivation that lasts for me. You may feel bad about something you did, but it's not a lasting motivation that causes long-term positive change. However, love does. Love can cause like internal growth and change that lasts. Don't you agree?
I do agree. I totally agree. Like it might be, like you said, guilt or shame might be with you for a week or a day.
Yeah, for a season.
For a season. But
I also think even then its power to motivate or change is not as big as love. Yeah.
And I think when you feel those emotions, what you end up feeling after that is love.
Good point. In the end, that's what you feel.
What you feel at the end, you come to that. Like that's kind of a stage, right? You move through the guilt, the shame, and hopefully you do move through that. You don't get stuck there. And then you end up on the love part where you really change.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
This is a shout out. This is a call out to all you lovebirds out there. Less than a week away. Make your plans.
Get moving.
It's hard to get gifts sometimes, isn't it?
So hard. And I don't think that's the most important thing.
It's not.
Like I told you, like that's why
I used to get you gifts, right? And now, meaning like something. Now it's like roses or chocolate or right. It's something just like more sentimental.
Yes. And that's what I'd rather have. And really my favorite thing is the card.
Yeah.
I just want a nice card.
Okay.
That's the best thing. And some chocolate would be nice. But I won't throw away the chocolate, but
you'll put that to good use.
Yeah. I'll be okay with chocolate.
Yeah. That reminds me of an experience we had with chocolate.
What's that?
Going onto a flight.
Oh no.
Keep going. Okay. So you like the chocolate?
Yeah, I like the chocolate. Wink, wink. Yeah. Anyway, but I think that the sentiments that you express is most important.
It is. Enjoy Valentine's, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
To all the lovebirds and to all the people that don't have a romantic.
Yeah. It's for everyone.
Spread the love to your family, your friends, and other people.
I think it's a good reminder. Valentine's Day is a good reminder. We need more love in the world.
Amen. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Good night, Sal.
Good night.
Love you.
Please leave a rating and review for Under Our Bed at your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to the Extraordinary Us podcast with Jeff Burningham as well.
Hey guys, it's Jeff from the Extraordinary Us podcast. Thank you so much for listening to Under Our Bed with Jeff and Sal, my wife and I. We record from a studio literally directly under our master bedroom. It's a great little place for us to hang out and have conversations that I hope are meaningful to you. There's another podcast I do, if you have not heard. It's called The Extraordinary Us, where I interview people, many people that you have heard of from a variety of fields, and we talk about life. Coming up in 2022, we're going to talk about the future. What does the future of the world look like in regards to technology, cryptocurrency, governments, and other things? Can't wait to see you there. Hope that you'll subscribe to Extraordinary Us.